Peace and good health should be enjoyed by all. If I can provide everyone with a life such as this, I will be content. Stay warm, or you'll catch a cold. A shield is not enough to protect the most important things. That's why I must also wield a spear. Yield! Ha! Do your worst! You're exposed! Flee! Yield! us your blessing! Yeah.
Try this on for size!
Pointless. Well played.
Come on, we can do it! Keep...
Nowhere to run!
Do your worst! We shall prevail!
Just like we rehearsed! Let the show begin.
Yield! Too easy!
I'll protect us.
Flee! Do your worst! Yield!
Let the show...
Pin them down!
You're exposed!
Let's dance.
Do your worst! Flee!
Write this on your sides.
Judgment is upon you. Guilty!
Do your worst! Flee! Yield! Too easy!
Let the show be.
You're exposed!
Surrender!
Do your worst!
Futile!
Hear my prayer! It's nothing. Yield!
Nowhere to run! Your sins weigh upon your soul! You stand condemned! Your penance is due!
Flee!
Futile! Surrender!
Yield!
Through me, justice is served! You stand condemned! Guilty! Your penance is due!
Do your worst! your worst! Pin them down!
Luck can swing the results of a single game, but it's bound to run out sooner or later.
Just like we rehearsed! Go!
Your sins weigh upon your soul! You stay condemned!
Yield!
Nowhere to run!
Flee!
La 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 la. Huh?
The sunshine will eventually illuminate every hidden corner.
Have you heard about the chasm?
The chasm. Did something dreadful happen again?
together. Nowhere to run!
Do your worst! We shall prevail! Ha, too easy!
Ad Astra Abbott. Thank you for this realm. If you ever have it.
Futile!
If it isn't my favorite... Actually, I was thinking... Do you want to... Just the two of us, no one else. Why not? Well, if you must know, it's no fun fishing by myself. No matter how many I catch, I only ever get to share them with Granny. Because, as you know, I can't reveal my true power in front of clients or friends. So, whichever way you look at it, it seems you're the only suitable candidate there is. No! Ugh. Okay. I just want to get out and have some fun with you, peacefully, without anyone else interrupting. You'll have a chance to see what I'm truly capable of, not just professionally. Oh, really? Then it's settled. I should warn you, though. I have a tendency to view arrangements like these as contracts. No ducking out.
Oh, hey. So, how... Morning. If you'd like some breakfast, I'd be more...
You've come at long... While I was waiting... Let's hold a feast! Call up your good friends and I'll contribute a bottle of the finest wine from my collection. As for the location... Let's just have it here! We can find a clear space and decorate it with benches, a porch, and beautiful fresh flowers. We need a theme? Then, hold on, let me think of one. Cheers! Pop! No... Oh, I got it! Wishes for happiness! Oh yeah! Can I trouble you to prepare one of your specialty dishes? Anything's fine. I like to eat any dish you make. Oh yeah, it'll definitely be lively. All right, then let us officially start the preparations. What a joyous day! How have you been recently? If you ever feel unwell. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Great place to rest and recuperate. It's actually quite normal for forest rangers to rough it out in the wild sometimes. And during my wandering days, having a tent to keep the wind out was a luxury. But still, I do prefer places with plenty of vegetation. It's nice being surrounded by constant reminders of the temerity of life. Huh? Tenacity? Wait, is it? I'm sorry. I only heard Master Tighnari say it once before. He said he likes living somewhere that is testament to the tenacity of life. No need. It's great as it is. If you're gonna live somewhere for the long term, the most important thing to consider is I really like it here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Ah, you're back. Be sure to get ample rest before your next adventure. At first, I couldn't get used to how quiet it is here. There's no howling desert wind or sound of bugs skittering in the rainforest. When you're trying to get sleep, it's so quiet and peaceful that you almost start wondering whether it's even real, which makes it hard to relax. Yes, I just tell myself that I'm on a vacation, and that I shouldn't worry about what's going on anywhere else. Though, of course, before bed every night, I still reflect on my previous battles and review what I've learned. Don't worry. I feel much more relaxed now than I was at the Academia. The point of rest is to relieve the stress and fatigue you've built up. It doesn't mean completely changing who you are. I really like it here. It's a place where I can finally enjoy a moment of peace.
Flee!
Surrender! Nowhere to run! Nowhere to run!
Good deeds and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scale. I do try to lighten the mood sometimes, but I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor. Luck can swing the results of a single game, but it's bound to run out sooner or later.
Surrender!
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices.
Believe me.
Wow. Ooh, we know that whatever the... Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we? Well...
Welcome. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia. Sure, you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and if you ask me.
Futile!
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the street.
There's been a lot of especially the group that's...
They're called Ein...
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary. I've heard that Ein al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern.
Wait, did you say 500,000?
I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you... Oh... place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that...
They're nothing to be af-
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money?
Yeah.
Huh. All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah,
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? Travel...
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh?
Oh! Sorry! He must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand this.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra. As you can see, members of Ain al years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advance. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemy. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet... Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the Mora you're worth.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the Academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, also... Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to... Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our more, plus he seems to know a lot about what's going. He went that way! After him!
Nowhere to run!
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I need. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them, since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to... Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And what? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange?
He doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you...
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information...
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are a... Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so...
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell it...
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information.
That's
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or they were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. Over the past century, meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academias. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your truth. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone, unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior she's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust.
Why do you want us to meet with—
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you— Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know—
That's true. Have you two heard of Elemental Sight? Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look—
Try inspecting them with elemental—
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through— That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary time. Using Elemental Sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should—
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here's the— Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been—
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regular— The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette. We have
Following the paper got us—
Ronak. These two want to buy
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch.
My mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need to please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your... Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? I'll hate them, Zip. We're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way. Look, he's over there. Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing...
Oh, very good.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look...
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a...
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. So that's why it's your first time here. But don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course.
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in...
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customer? Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare.
Yeesh, who would want to...
Or how about the architectural styles? With this one, you can become an expert.
Ooh, now this...
2 million Mora, and it's yours.
Whoa!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are...
All right, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulder.
We'll take these, please.
I oh my! You are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite... Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value...
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful.
Excellent! Then please,
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever...
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each.
Uh-oh. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An Introduction to Traditional Sumeru Brewing Techniques. The Art of Growing Spice. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Pin them down!
Ha. You two.
Whoa, There's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wikela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so...
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in...
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the...
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom, and when we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the...
In that case, a short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I'm in, as you know, several I agreed to, however, they adamantly...
So you kept...
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are so I've been sabotaging their business to force the divine knowledge capsule to ensure unless I know whose Dory is the...
In other words, you wanted...
Yes, you can... The day after if I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay. Doing so... All right.
Here. Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a while you fight, we can use... There may be variances in your...
Wow! Haytham! Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions... All right, let's begin.
Judgment is upon you. Your penance is due. Guilty. Your penance is due!
Do your worst! Grant us your blood!
Wipe this off the sun!
Your sins weigh upon your soul! Guilty! Your penance is due!
All right. Oh, the next step is to use this... Hold it in your hand.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that...
All right. Time for round 2.
Surrender!
Yield!
Nowhere to run! surrender!
You're exposed!
Nowhere to run!
Flee! Do your worst!
Through me, justice is served! You stand condemned! Guilty!
Now, I'll...
Oh, Haytham.
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability.
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's content... At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Akela...
Good.